U.S. and Israel are on high alert this morning as fears mount over Iran or its proxies launching an attack in retaliation for an airstrike on its consulate in Damascus, Syria. Israel's military says that it is preparing for a, quote, range of scenarios, and the U.S. has sent its top military commander for the Middle East to Israel. And Israel's defense minister has told U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin that a direct attack by Iran would, quote, require an appropriate Israeli response. Meanwhile, the State Department is restricting travel for U.S. government staff and their families in Israel. The U.S. Embassy in Israel said that they should not travel outside of Greater Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, or Beersheba out of, quote, an abundance of caution. Iran's Ayatollah is vowing to punish Israel for the deadly strike on Iran's consulate, although Israel has not acknowledged involvement in the attack. So joining us now with more on this is CBS News contributor Robert Berger. Robert, good morning. It is good to see you. So, Robert, what has the reaction been where you are to these Iranian threats? And I should sort of say that, yes, Iranian proxies have been attacking Israel for a while now. What makes this more concerning is there is a possible threat of Iran itself stepping in.
Exactly. That's the big fear, that Iran could strike from its own territory, which hasn't happened before. So right now, the Israeli military is on maximum alert. We have warplanes that are actually in the air patrolling the skies, and also missile defense systems have been revved up and are ready to go. Yesterday, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited an air base in southern Israel and said, "Those who harm us, we will harm them." And he said Israel is prepared to act defensively and offensively. So, and Israeli officials have made it clear that if Iran does strike from its own territory, Israel will hit back inside Iran. And then we're not looking at a we're not looking at a border conflict with Gaza, but rather a regional war.
Yeah, and I don't think any of the countries at play, excuse me, trying not to stifle a cough there, I don't think anyone wants to see that happen. So what actions are being taken in terms of de-escalation?
Well, the U.S. has launched a flurry of diplomacy, mainly Secretary of State Antony Blinken speaking with his counterparts in Britain, in Europe, in China, Turkey, and in the Persian Gulf states, asking them to use their contacts with Iran to get it to back down. But Britain has said that it fears an Iranian miscalculation could lead to war. And as you mentioned, the Ayatollah has threatened that Israel will be punished. We're getting some reports now that perhaps Iran's response would be limited, but we'll have to wait and see.
All right, Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you.